Alright, everybody, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I am excited today and nervous at the same time. So, let me see. And I'm joining the voice channel on the Discord.
If that's the
Hey.
right runway.
Hello, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. I am glad this is working on Discord side too. So, I hope YouTube is not affected.
Oh, I've muted the YouTube,
Yeah, I have to.
Okay, I can't
Checking
do
the
that
screen.
though. But I think it will be fine, so we can stay on Discord. I'm still on the starting screen because I'm super nervous to reveal my ugly face. But you guys will see me here in a second, okay? Oh, okay, Jim says I can still hear you on YouTube, so that's great. Hugh, welcome. And if you want to join us, anybody watching the stream through our Discord voice channel, please feel free to join there. If typing is not easy while flying, which it is not for me, so
Yeah, this is gonna be good, and
Yep.
I can fly along. Since I'm gonna have
exactly.
to hand fly. for a little
Exactly,
bit.
and I have a surprise today, so no more cheating during questions. I have figured out something, but it only lets me to share it with 10 people. If we are more than 10, I think I have to purchase a subscription, which is not a big deal, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, everybody ready?
Maybe
I
we
am
have
going
join it
to
again.
I am going to switch screens to reveal my ugly face, okay?
Alright.
3, 2, 1. All right, there
I'm
you
glad
go.
I'm in VR.
Hello, this is me, guys.
Hello. I had to watch the stream.
Yeah, you have to watch the
Yeah.
stream to see my ugly face if you are craving for it, but that's me right here.
Nice.
All right.
Congrats.
The
You're
webcam works
welcome.
good.
Oh yeah, the camera looks good, but the problem is OBS is warning me saying that
Nice
it cannot
beard.
it cannot render the frames as fast as it would like to. So it's giving me a red warning saying average time to render is like 55 milliseconds. I hope it doesn't crash during the stream because of that. The camera can do 60 FPS, but looks like OBS is not seeing it, so I don't know why. Anyway,
With the green screen and everything.
no, it's not a green screen though. It's just a background removal plugin that OBS
Okay.
has. Yeah, it works a little bit close to a green screen, I guess. Not as good,
Life
I would
fooled
say.
me. I thought it was.
But yeah, and let me jump into the cockpit. We are pretty iced up. I need to start the window heat and all that. Look at that nose.
Yeah, I had the AP running and the heat cranked in here. It was icy.
Oh, shocking appearance, Mark says. Yeah, I know. Not the most handsome person on the world. I'm not Brad Pitt, I'm telling you guys. All right, we are in the cockpit.
He may not be so good at flying the 787 as you.
Who you
That's
think?
more important.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I haven't switched the versions. I didn't download the latest development to make sure I will not have any issues during the stream. This I know works. This is the one that I used for the tutorial. I know, Mark, you are just joking.
I updated my
Me too.
Airbus and now look at me, I can't get the parachute.
That's interesting, though. Not seeing the
It just
SIDs.
says, under SID, it just says none. I
Oh,
don't get any options.
that's interesting. Anyway,
But
so
it looks to me like the SID is just a 190 direction and straight to the first waypoint.
yeah, I'll tell you the waypoints, and let's see if you can enter those waypoints of the SID manually. We'll see. We'll see. But let's just turn the battery to on. I already connected the ground power, so we'll switch ground power on and get our IRSs to align ASAP. And I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat too, for those of you who are not joining the voice channel in Discord. If I can move this Volanta window to the side. Alright, okay. can see everybody. And let me just skim through the messages. Jim says that image reminds me of my days at Kinloss. I am not sure what image that is, Jim. If you can tell me what image is that, I can maybe make a more informed comment in response. Anyway, all right, let's get some lights going on. Glare shield, overhead panel. We don't need the dome light for sure. Master brightness should be fine. And let's look down to the screens. Oh, the snowy aircraft. Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting though. I think it is still a little bit too much with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, nav lights are on.
Yeah, I still occasionally get the ice in the middle of a clear day thing.
Yeah, they said they fixed it, but looks like apparently they haven't fixed it all the way. Looks like it. Where is my window heat? Passenger signs to on. We can't chime the cabin in this thing. Okay, looking for the anti-ice systems and the window heat. So that's the engine anti-ice, wings. Where's my window heat? Still too rusty when it comes to this aircraft. Is it like an automatic window heat that turns on?
I think there's a switch. I was gonna take the 747 today, but I missed another ILS earlier with it, and I was like, I don't want to do that again.
You'll get. I don't know. I haven't landed yet with the 747, so I only went up until climb. We'll see if it can. And there you go, Captain Megazenin. Thank you very much for the 100 Norwegian crowns. Appreciate it.
Always, always.
Thank you very much. I like your Sprinter, by the way. That's a nice van you have.
You like my what? Oh, that one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Mercedes.
Yeah, thank you. It's a little bit small, but yeah.
My friend recently purchased one to convert to a camper van. He has a business that he's like going all out of state to festivals and stuff, so he wanted to have a van to stay in instead of paying to the hotels. I think he got sick of the hotel bills or whatever.
He was in here.
Yeah.
I'm still not able to find the window heat, guys, so we will just probably keep the windows icy until we start the APU and try to fix it after that, because I can't see the window heat if there is one. Maybe we can just...
I really tried to like the 787, but there are so many INOP buttons, and now
yeah, the default...
I like this livery much better.
The default is not great. Let me just put it that way. Oh, look at that. We are terribly iced up. So let me just move around and see who is here. I saw you guys over there, so that's 773. That's Koushik. Captain Megazenin is back there with his Megazenin livery. I promised Hugh that I will publish his livery too, but I was too busy.
I don't have the Megazenin livery, unfortunately.
Oh, the link should be still.
It.
Oh, you have it in the sim, but you haven't selected it, you say?
No, I don't think I end up downloading it yet.
Yeah, Mark says better get out there with the credit card to scrape the windows. Yeah, I can't find the window heat, so maybe that's what the pilot should do, right?
And I'll delete your livery motto on the 152.
Alright, so let's get down to business, guys. Let's do the position initialization. We are at Kilo Mike Charlie India. I am
What are we cruising at today?
Gate 20. The cruising altitude is flight level 340.
I assume we're going straight up to 340 then.
Yeah, I think you can do that if you don't have any seats, and I don't know if there are any restrictions. I haven't checked the charts yet. So that's the GPS position plugged in for alignment, and let's just request the route from SimBrief. And I like how they did this in the 787 as opposed to the 747. This to me makes a little bit more sense because it's giving you some information what it did, and this activate button actually works, which it doesn't in the 747. And then you execute and your route is now in there. We'll do the performance initialization after selecting the departure, and we will worry about the arrival when we are up in the air. Our departure is, let me see, the routing. Racer 7. Yeah, looks like we are racing today with that. And oh, there it is, Racer 7. And I have to check the chart to see the transition. It took me a long time to learn these transitions and how you supposed to select them in the simulator, in the MCDU or FMC for Boeing. But that transition is the last waypoint of your SID, like how you transition to your flight plan routing, and that for us is this guy here, DOSOA. Okay, that is now selected, and we'll execute that, and that is our departure selected. Let's go back to the route. From here we'll just do the performance initialization. It's already brought from SimBrief, which in the 747 you have to manually request this. And the thrust limiters, yeah, outside air temperature is -4. We will use the same value. We don't have to, I don't know, it's automatically derating to 10%. We will accept it as I guess as the default. The aircraft thinks it can do it, I guess, and I'm fine with that. Oh, in Canada you use the Tim Hortons gift card to scrape the windows.
Yeah. Everyone's
okay.
got an old Tim Hortons gift card in their wallet that they don't use anymore.
Okay, we'll do flap send for takeoff. Runway 01 left, and the runway heading seems to be, let me see the departure or the airport chart to get the runway heading. So 01 left has a heading of 011. So I think we can plug that in here. 011. Okay, not in database, maybe that's just not the correct field. Still learning this aircraft, so let's not worry about that. We'll get our V speeds. Rotate 146, pre-flight complete, so that is telling us that we are done with the FMC except checking the legs for any discontinuities, and moto looks like we don't have any restrictions. At least the aircraft didn't pull any.
Yeah, I looked at the charts and there's none.
Okay, so that means, yeah, you can climb directly to 340. Alright, let's check the next page. Oh, it's just one page. Okay, so that means we will see some discontinuities probably after selecting our star and approach, but for now we will leave it as this. Flight director comes on, and we'll start setting our altitude and everything, so we can go directly to 34,000. I'm gonna select that, and that is now entered. Runway heading is 011, so let's put that in there too as a secondary situational awareness. 011 is set, and we will set the IAS indicated airspeed to 250, but VNAV in this aircraft does a very good job of keeping it at 250, so it will go blank when we activate or engage the autopilot. Alright, let's see here. So that's done, that's done. I'm gonna jump outside. I don't know if we have any ground crew around. Yep, we still have the baggage cart, so let's just tell him to leave. Goodbye, sir. Thank you very much for your service. Okay. IRS looks like is aligned, which means we can now check our plan by going to the plan menu and changing the range to maybe 10 miles or 20 to see better. Let's get rid of the yoke. Excuse me. And let's step through this. Alright, looks like, yeah, it looks like a short flight to me by the looks of how it appears on the displays. We can switch the bigger display to here. I like to keep it like this. And we can
only about 50 minutes or something.
Yeah, looks like it, sure. I think the top of descent will be very close. We'll add the traffic information. We'll keep it at terrain for now. I'm not sure if it's displaying the terrain. I haven't paid attention during departure, but we definitely need to defrost our windows, because as a bad pilot I wasn't able to find the window heat. So if anybody knows where the window heat switches are in this aircraft, please let me know in the comments or in the chat. Still looking, but no. Have the wipers, everything, and that's it. Oh, there it is. It's on, by the way. Window heats are on, but looks like it's too iced up that it's not enough to clean that up. Let's start the APU and see if it will help with the windows. Look at that. I'm definitely not taking off like this. That's for sure. Yep, maybe they are tied to the anti-ice systems, not sure. After the APU we can turn them on and check for ourselves. Turn the APU generators to on, and we should have the APU. The only thing I'm not happy is the systems page here. When you go to the electrical, oh, maybe they fixed it, but looks like this is a static page. Like my left engine is not running, but it's showing that the engine generator is online and providing some electricity to the aircraft, which is not true. So there is no clear way of seeing whether the APU is started or not. There should be a message somewhere here saying APU running, somewhere in the secondary display, but I'm still not seeing it, so I rely on the overhead. And we will just turn the external power off and see if the APU will keep us powered on. If everything doesn't go back to darkness, which it didn't, that means APU is functioning. Alright, so let's turn the... Oh, Hugh says get stats for the APU progress. Oh, okay, let's see that. Ah, okay, got you. Makes sense. Alright, thanks for that information. I learned something. Great. Alright. I'm gonna turn the anti-ice to on for a little bit to see if it will help with the windows. And I'm gonna check it outside, because we are ready to depart and leave the gate, but I can't because of that icing issue we are having. Oh, look at that nose. Oh my gosh.
I'm all icy too.
Yep, engine cowls, wings, like probably the tower will not let us leave the gate like this. And I don't know if in the future Microsoft will like introduce ground services with anti-ice trucks and, you know, those ice foliage.
Yeah.
It would
Like
be nice.
The icing pads would be great.
Yep, and there was, I think, a developer developing a ground services plugin. Trying to remember the name. Maybe I have to Google it. I checked it very frequently last year, but there was no updates on their development progress. So it was a Prepar or P3D add-on, I believe. Oh, GSX. Okay, yes. It is from FS Dream Team, and they were developing that for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2, but I haven't heard anything about the progress. Alright, the ice is not going anywhere, guys. I don't know. Everything seems to be turned on.
I can see, so I can fly.
Oh, yeah, that I can't. Because I can't
You
see.
need to
But do I
fly.
need
Oh,
to...
you can't
IFR.
Do I need to start the engines for the
Maybe.
anti-ice to take effect? Maybe, I don't know. But we will call the pushback tag regardless, and maybe start our engines and wait before taxiing to see if the icing will go away. So let's start the
Cockpit
pushback.
to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
So the G ground power unit is disconnecting by itself when you call the tag, and he is driving up to connect. Okay, OBS looks like okay and not crashing. And how is the video feed on you guys' end? Is it like choppy, stuttering, or is it
Great,
like
it's great.
fine? Okay. I had to drop it down to 30
What I do,
FPS
good.
from 60, so I'm streaming 30 FPS. I used to do 60, but with the webcam, it's not taking it well.
Hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
Thank you
Parking
very
brakes are
much.
set. You may lift.
And the
Parking
can the
brake set.
people
Lifting to
hear the
ground.
Discord call like us or just you? Like I haven't turned on the sound.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's ask. I don't know if anybody can hear the Discord feed in YouTube, because I don't think I have added that to the OBS.
I heard it before I...
Oh, you heard it on YouTube too? Okay, that's probably because I am listening through my headphones, and that's what OBS is using to stream the audio, and that might be true. Okay, Falcon says, yeah, we can hear everyone. Okay, be careful what you say,
Okay.
guys.
I'll stop burping and swearing into the microphone then.
Okay,
No
so
parking?
I think he
Yeah, that's
lifted
allowed.
the aircraft, so let's say reverse.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brakes set.
Nice livery.
Okay. Clear.
Thank you, yeah, I like it. The only thing I don't like is I wasn't able to remove the Microsoft Flight Simulator tail number. It's still there, I can't just get rid of it.
Parking brake.
I will reveal the top parking brake. Let me check where we are heading first, sir, if you give me a sec. I need to check the VFR.
Parking brake.
Oh my gosh, he got stuck.
On my
Easy
sim,
pressure.
your landing wheels, they show purple. They are purple.
Maybe that's the texture problem. You need to, I believe, get closer. So we are traveling here, which means we are right there.
Parking brake.
Okay, just give me a break, man. We'll push the tail to the left, and then that's a very short taxi.
Please release parking brake.
Yeah, go ahead.
Parking brakes are released.
Oh my.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in
Okay,
sequence.
we need to turn
You
the
will
fuel
start in the
pumps
sequence.
on. Alright, so, and then we can turn the beacon light to on. And start the right engine first. Engine starter is now at start. We should see it's spooling, and I am terribly blocked. I can't see where we are headed. Oh my gosh, we are going to hit.
I can't see the taxi lines anyways, so
No.
We are going to hit somewhere. Okay. Very close to
whoever
that.
is responsible
lag.
for clearing the snow off these taxiways should be fired.
Yep. So, right engine coming to life, hopefully. We added the fuel. Alright,
No, there
let's...
was lots of snow on the runway at Envo too. when I
Oh,
drove
really?
over there.
I haven't.
Yeah. Lots of ice and snow.
Alright,
They
we
came
are...
a half hour later or something.
We are using this taxiway, so I think this is good enough for pushback. Let's start the
Okay,
pushback now.
completed. Please set your parking brake.
Yep, parking brake
Parking
set.
brakes set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Okay, Bill says, I don't think the anti-ice is working for the 787, which
You may
sucks.
disconnect.
Ugh, okay, that
Maybe you
makes me
should
a
go
little
to
bit more
summertime
nervous
or
now.
something then?
See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Thank you,
Holding
Pushback
position
guy.
waiting for the visual. Thank
You
you
can
and
always
goodbye.
turn the icing off in the menu, although that doesn't work for me when I do it.
I mean,
so.
I don't know. The ice is cleared up over here, looks like it.
Lucky
Maybe
guy.
it was too much, but let's start the left engine and see if it will help us. Alright, left engine is now spooling. Looking for the N2 and 1.9 M1 to introduce fuel. Okay, Hugh says my anti-ice seems to be working fine, so I don't know what's wrong with mine. We'll see after the engine start to see if it makes any difference. Let's add the
Hugh,
fuel.
were you in the call earlier?
In the
I
call?
thought I seen it. Oh,
Yeah.
it says he's in there.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Thought I seen your head in there.
Okay, the bill says I couldn't get it to work last night. I tried everything. I even got to the hold short point before decided to switch weather. I hope I don't have to do that. We'll see. Yep, they are
Just,
on.
taxi to the runway in the meantime.
Oh man. Please work. Please do work. I don't want to restart. It seems like it's slowly going away, but it looks like it's taking a lot of time to do that. So let's check from outside. Yeah.
And if you do summertime and then live weather again, can you try
Yeah, I think I might have to do that
Yeah,
To-
that's my little trick.
to move out of this. Yes, Bill, I am using the Heavy Division mod. Yep, Dean, I can't see shit out of this window. That's true. So here is the fix. We will just magically advance into summer. Okay. And we'll just go clear skies, and the temperature is 30 degrees outside. And that should take care of the ice. It's a little bit cheating, but I don't have any other option. I don't want to wait here for the ice to go away, so
It's not cheating, it's there.
looks like it's working. Ice is going away, guys, slowly but surely. And we will switch back to live weather and hope that it's not gonna become like this again. Otherwise, we'll just keep a weather preset for the rest of the flight,
I
which
just-
is.
I just had a sim crash.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
Oh,
me
no.
last week.
All right.
Start.
See, if you don't have the anti-ice systems working, you just advance the weather magically, and all the ice is gone in no time. Okay, let's jump back into the cockpit. There is still some, a little bit. It will go away hopefully. And I'm gonna check the taxi route for now. Okay, we are going to make a right turn, and yep, this is advanced de-icing, Dean. Correct. This is advanced de-icing with the help of Mother Nature. Look at that ATR right in front of me. That model looks awesome. Is it an ATR or Dash 8? Can't tell.
Wow.
That's dash 8, I think.
Looks like a Dash 8.
Ah,
Yep, the
that's
unofficial
interesting.
anti-ice switch, like Dean said, or Bill said, did its job. So let's switch back to live weather and see what happens. Moment of
I didn't know
truth.
the Dash 8 was available on the...
I think this model is coming from the AIG. Even if I am not turning it on, the models are in the community folder and the sim is using them because I turned off the generic models. So when you do that, it's just looking for a model file in your community folder, and if it finds one, it is using it. Okay, we need to make a right turn. Let me see.
So my A320 was up to date, but
Okay,
it
we need to
was
take
being
that
buggy.
taxiway right there, and we are ready to taxi, guys. So let me just do some cleanup stuff because I am probably not up to date because of that. Oh, that's not. Because of the icing issue. Taxi lights are now on. We'll set our flaps to flaps 10. That's 1, 5, 10. And we should see it over here too, flaps 10, cool. Auto brakes to RTO before I forget. because that's the common mistake I make. And LNAV, VNAV on. What else? Fuel pumps are on. We have to turn off the APU. We don't need it anymore. And look at that, we still have ground power available, which we don't have anything connected. I hate this. They need to fix this as soon as possible. Oh, maybe this is the window heat. That's the backup. That's the primary. Yep, that was what the issue was. Alright, we'll keep the anti-ice systems at the auto position. And let's go check our performance calculation one more time to make sure it doesn't have anything for the ice systems on during takeoff. Let's see. No, I don't see anything regarding the anti-ice on or off setting here, so I think we should be fine. Back to the legs page, we have our V speeds entered and we are ready to taxi to the runway. Let's bring the yoke back. What? Connection lost? No. Guys, don't tell me if it's YouTube is losing the connection. Okay, thank you. You'll come back.
Looks
I don't
fine
know.
on the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, that's maybe a false warning, or kids are sucking up the internet with some videos or whatever.
Yeah, well,
I will still,
I'm gonna be
see your
watching.
beautiful face.
Okay, let's do a clip flight controls check, and I believe the page for that is working. Flight controls, full forward, that's working, full back, full left, full right, right rudder, center, left rudder, center. Alright, all seems to work. And let me get back to the chat and see what's going on there.
I'm gonna
Okay,
be watching this one today. I don't want to start again.
okay, Bill says I didn't see those last night either. Look at you teaching us things. Yeah, I mean, I'm just learning myself too, Bill. I wouldn't call it teaching, but I realized there was primary and backup window heat, and the primary was not turned on, so that was my issue. And the windows were, that's why the windows were iced up. And he says he's at 737 guy. I like 737. I wish there was a good one, and still waiting for the PMDG to release that aircraft that everybody is waiting for. Alright, everybody ready to taxi? Parking brake is off. And just a little bit of power, around 35% M1, and she should get moving. Oh, look at us. I don't think there was snow in Kansas City last week, so the forecast I believe changed in a week, and they had some snow, maybe in real life, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Norway.
Yep, and yeah, I mean, you're right. It's always snowy over there, right?
6 months a year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, if you cannot hear the Discord voice channel, that's probably not going to make sense what I'm saying, because I'm responding to Captain Megazenon, and he was saying it looks like Norway. So, and we are passing through someone and another one. And that in front of
I'll
us
speak for a second to do a test.
should be the taxiway. Yep. Yeah, let's just do a test to see if the voice chat in Discord is carried over to YouTube, and that will make more sense for people who are just watching the stream but not in the voice channel.
Yeah, I heard it there. So.
Okay, you did? Okay, that means everybody can hear everybody. Great. So, which means no burping, no farting, no nothing, guys. Alright.
Try not to make any noises while I drink beer in the
Okay,
microphone.
TechNav says it carries. And I think today we are having a lot of viewers on our stream too. Looks like it, so thanks for joining, guys. And I think this
Wow.
voice chat changed it a little bit, and it made it better, at least in my experience. So it's easier to say, then type, and fly together, I guess. We should do this more often, maybe unofficially in Discord during
Maybe
weeknights.
next time I'll get off the ground.
What you mean get off the ground?
My sim crashed, so now I don't want to start
Ah, you don't, okay.
Or you can just spawn on us or something.
You're not using the DirectX 12, right?
No.
No, okay. So it occasionally crashes on my end too. I can't tell why exactly. So that's next left turn into the runway for us. But I don't know. I mean, is this new update introducing some new stuff and fixing some others? Not sure. But I mean, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator still has some time until it matures and becomes, you know, like what T3D is.
It was a 10-year...
Development roadmap?
Yeah.
For NTH, greetings to you as well. I just saw your message. Sorry, it's a little bit hard for me to keep an eye on the chat, taxi, and focus on the other stuff too. But welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. And Modo, you are looks like Modo is also doing some mod stuff on the chat side and deleting messages and one such, so that's great.
I'll see if I can get Nightbot going again.
You know what? I'm gonna come and visit you in real life, Modo. You need to take me to fishing in that red truck of yours.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, right? Yeah. One thing I haven't done is the landing lights and the strobe, which are now on, entering the runway. And she needs a little bit more power than this to keep going during the turns. And I found it around 30-35% M1. And Modo started saying hello, and Nightbot is going to greet him again, because I haven't fixed that yet. See?
There it is.
Yep, Nightbot has a crush on Modo, so let's say she, our Nightbot is a female.
I hope so.
So that's why she likes Modo a lot. All right.
Are we gonna nine?
Now we are lined up, looks like, and ready to roll out of Kansas City. What I haven't checked is if this runway is enough for a 787 to take off. So we will learn it the hard way if it cannot. Okay.
All right. Looks like.
All the thrusts are armed. Everything looks okay on the MCP. Heading is selected, and displays are fine. No warnings, no nothing. And here we go, guys. Let me just jump outside and check everybody first before we depart. Okay. Looks like everybody is lined up. Maybe a little bit closer than I would like, but well. Yeah, this is the Heavy Division mod for NTH. Yes. All right, let's.
Oh, we're not doing one left.
We are not on one left. Hold on.
Am I wrong?
Yep, we are not on one left. You're right. Wrong runway.
Hacknabs, you mean the QNH or the...
The QNH is not set too. Runway is wrong as well. So that's not the correct runway. Ah, man. Okay. So what we do...
The left, didn't you?
What we do, we just make the tower and ATC go crazy, because we will just turn around, guys. That is not the correct runway. My bad. As I say every time, I am not a good pilot myself. And she is going a little bit faster than I like, but that is the runway right there in front of us.
The altimeter is 3026.
Okay, let's set the altimeter. And thanks for that, Modo. And you said it was 3016.
2-6,
I'll hit
according
simply,
to Viotek.
I'll simply press the B key, and looks like it is not accepting that because I messed up with the matter and it's not taking the QNH now. Let's see.
No.
The altimeter is 29904 according to Microsoft Flight Simulator's live weather, so it's correct here. Yep, we drifted on the runway, Bill, and don't tell ATC, okay? They will just probably cancel my pilot license, my virtual pilot license. Okay, so this time we are on the right runway, guys. We will just take off from here, and I'll let you guys in the front take off first. We have Captain Megazen and Falcon over there with his mighty CJ4, who will outrun us probably in the air. That thing is like a rocket. I don't think 787 can catch a CJ4. But let's just go and take off, guys. Keep rolling.
Come on.
Alright, Falcon, your
Almost out of
turn.
fuel.
Oh, Volenta was wrong. Maybe Volenta is taking it from different. Ah, okay,
I
Bill,
haven't
thanks.
been
Yes, they are in the tower trying to get the ice off their own windows. They have their own problems. Yep. Okay, Mark is rolling, and Falcon will follow him. Let me jump outside and see you guys taking off. And looks like Koushik likes to cuddle with people, so and that's a big ass airplane. Is that a like mod, Koushik, that you are using, or is it just my sim thinking that you are a 773? Okay, Mark is doing his takeoff roll, and then Falcon is following. Captain Megazen, and your ice systems are on or not? Because I see ice, a lot of ice on your windows.
Yes, they are on.
Okay, maybe it's just not displaying on my...
I can't see any ice, yeah.
Okay, that's
Bug
probably
again.
my part of the sim is not rendering it correctly. Okay, so Koushik is next with his big ass 773. Danny, hey, welcome.
Hello, Danny.
Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's great to see you guys too. So I think, as I promised, I revealed my ugly face.
Oh, handsome lad.
Alright, let me line up and then follow you guys on the runway. Oh, look at that. We have now snow on the runway. Oh, Koushik is gone, and now I'm going full power.
Lower.
Forward pressure on the stick, and off we go. Look at this. I don't know if they improved the sounds with this mod. V1 is coming up, release the pressure on the stick, V1, and then rotate. There we go. Let's lift her gently, follow the flight director, and flight director wants us to pitch down. Gear is coming up, and she is getting very fast now. So I'm gonna cut the throttles, bring the flaps in, because yep, that's the overspeed warning, because she is extremely fast. Alright, what I need to do is I need to turn around. I know that for sure, but I'm gonna turn the autopilot on and let it take care of the stuff, and I can focus on the chat and everything else. And okay, the terrain is displayed. As you see, she is gonna control the speed down to, the autopilot will get us down to 250. And Mark says blue sky at 5,000, which is great to know. And this aircraft can follow 250 below 10,000 better than the 747. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the 747 is a bit heavy and doesn't
Yeah,
like to do
and
it.
that's where it's coming from. If you are heavy, The FMC thinks that you cannot maintain 250 without flaps. That's at least what I learned, and that's why it's calculating the speed differently. But this one does not have any problems, and looks like they updated this terrain to a relative terrain map. This is not the default. You see that it's just going from orange, red to orange, orange to green,
Yeah.
green to probably dark green as we keep climbing. And time to go outside, reset my camera view, and then start looking to you guys to locate where you guys are. Oh, we are pretty iced up again. Okay. Mark,
You
the
guys
cruising
tried,
cruising altitude is flight level 340, and you were saying something?
yeah, have you
Captain?
tried the Google Maps mod?
I have not. They say it's not creating a lot of stress or load to the CPU or GPU, but I haven't tried. Is it any better than the current ones? Captain Safety, hey, long time no see, my friend. Yes, great that you were able to join. Captain Safety is also in Canada, Modo, and he is Turkish, so we share the same roots with him.
Oh, really?
Yep. Alright, so why are we losing speed? Because she's climbing super fast.
Oh, I knew he was from Canada. Yes, I remember now. I think
All
we
right.
talked on one of the first streams
We need to
did
do
where we had
something
the
here.
voice channel.
Autopilot is messed up. We need to do something. Flight director thinks we need to pitch 20 degrees, which we shouldn't. But we passed 10,000, so let's turn off the landing and taxi lights and increase the speed to 210. And this happens, and you have to sometimes cycle the flight director on and off to fix this issue. And now hopefully the autopilot will correct itself, because that's bad practice for an airliner. Oh, Falcon, yeah, merhaba. Mark, no, I'm not gonna stall, I'm aware. Yep, I just caught it. It's just the autopilot, and when that happens, it's just logical to go back to vertical speed mode for a little bit and do not do VNAV, and then the aircraft will pick up speed, and then we will get back on our normal cruising with the VNAV. Oh, Captain Safety says we are waiting for the big storm up here in Toronto. Are we getting? I don't know if we are getting any. I haven't heard, but I know a couple states issued storm warnings, especially I believe it was Atlanta, because they had a massive pileup on the highway a couple weeks back due to snow. So they are trying to do everything they can right now to avoid that from happening. Okay, looks like we are back on the flight director. And what happens if we activate VNAV? I think it should go back to normal now. Cool. Let's go outside and see who is where. Okay, Koushik.
Are you flying 250 knots? That was your cruise speed, or?
310 is the cruise speed, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, Prescott says Toronto here too. Hey, hi Prescott.
Hello. I haven't got any snow recently, but it's been like minus 25 here.
Ah, okay. So I don't know, there's something weird here, like it keeps speeding up, so I'm gonna take control of the speed, and there might be some issues with the speed setting. I don't know, I have to visit
let's
this.
choose a plane next time that works.
We will do that when we get to the cruise. I have a surprise for that. I hope you guys will like it. I don't know how many people we have in the chat right now, I see 12 in what YouTube tells me, that there are 12 people watching the stream. If
15.
that's
15 for me, yeah.
okay, maybe it's updating a little bit slower on my end.
New record, boss.
Yeah,
I've never
right.
seen that many.
I haven't seen this many people watching the stream too. Maybe it's just my ugly face on the screen making it possible. I don't know.
Or maybe they think you're handsome.
They come to see
Thank
ya.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am having some issues here, guys. Why this thing is not following the flight plan routing is my question.
I had issues with a lot, but not with those things.
Okay, let's turn the flight director and autopilot off, and as you see, I cannot get rid of the LNAV VNAV. It's somehow stuck in a loop or something, and I hope it's not going to cause us to lose the flight or whatever. But I'll switch to vertical speed mode, and I will increase that, decrease that to 2500. It should get us to the speed we need to be at.
Can't you just use the flight level change?
And I can change that to flight level change too, but it's looks like it's not taking any commands at this point.
You
See
have to
that?
restart the flight, I can.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's do this, and then it should clear everything up. It is not. Disarm arm the auto thrust. Is it gonna do it? I don't know what's going on. Oh, Prescott says YouTube is finally notifying me about the live streams. Hasn't worked in the past. Okay, Bill says sync heading, activate it, and then switch it back over to LNAV. Let's try that. Yeah, that's a nice recommendation. So let's sync the heading to the current heading of 199. And every time I test the heading bug, it just does a slight bank. I don't know what it is. But let's switch to heading mode and then back to LNAV. Oh, seems like it's working. Thank you, Bill. You are the man. And looks like now we are maintaining 310 and climbing, which is great. We need to switch to the standard parametric pressure. We forgot to do that. Passing 10,000. Landing lights are off. Runway turn off lights are off. We can turn off the passenger signs. I'm pretty sure they will appreciate it. Thank you very much, Bill. Yeah, it worked. That was the issue, and I think it's just it's not the MSFS gremlins, I believe, Captain Safety. This time it's the Heavy Division bugs, because this is the development version. And let's put the traffic here and weather. And that is done. Okay, so now we need to look for the top of descent, and we need to select our arrival. Oh, okay, it is really Microsoft Bill. Maybe, okay then. So departure, arrival, our arrival into Dallas to visit our beloved friend Hugh is runway 36 right, and we are going to do probably an ILS to 36 right. And our
Didn't
arrival.
you promise beer?
Yeah, he did.
All the things you can drink.
That's our arrival. And then the transition I have to check. Let's see the chart. Alright, let me see here. Our transition into our arrival is RR and... Okay, hold on. That doesn't seem
star?
right. Yeah, on the star, I'm looking for the transition to the star. And that is looking like RRNET. Yep, that waypoint is our transition into the star, and we are transitioning out of the star to the approach using what waypoint? Let me pull the approach in there. ILS runway 36 right. Show me the chart, please. And that transition is Sloco. Correct, this one. Alright, that's our arrival route. We will execute this, checks the legs page for any discontinuities, which we do have some. Let's delete this guy here. Execute once, next page, and there is another one because we have vectors to Sloco. We'll copy that, paste over the vectors, which should take care of it. Next page, and we are good now. One thing left here is to set our approach information. We will land with flaps 30 and plug it in here, and now this should make the aircraft calculate the top of descent under the progress page. I'm still not seeing it.
Falcon says you're going too fast.
I'm going too fast?
Falcon said Mega was flying too fast.
Oh, Mega was?
Oh, 310.
It is 310 on my end too, so we'll keep the range at 36, and I'm seeing a lot of aircraft around me. So
I can
let's
slow down a
see.
bit.
Progress. Why you are not displaying my... Yep.
I can do 290.
Okay, legs. My progress page is not calculating the top of descent, unfortunately.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey. Captain Safety says, Modo, you are a robot now?
Am I? I don't know.
He is a mod. He is a moderator. That's why you have the wrench next to his nickname. Captain
That's not what you
Safety.
meant. Yep.
Okay, why my top of descent is not calculated? We have, yep, transition altitude 5000. Is that true? No. Let's enter that in there. Next page, cruise descent, descent information there, approach information selected, and we still don't see our top of descent calculation. That is interesting, and that might be due to us not selecting the arrival on the ground. I don't know, it might be a bug, it might be anything at this point. Cruise, descent, I don't know what's going on here. I still don't see the top of descent calculated, and that is a problem. But I think we can just descend on our own. We are almost at our cruising level, and I'll do a rough calculation of top of descent and see where it takes us. We still have a lot of way to go, and let me check the approach plate. We are descending eventually down to 4 and then 3 and 2300 to capture the glide slope. Captain Safety says flying this thing is harder than Chinese algebra. It's not too bad, Captain Safety. You need to be more alert when you are in this aircraft than any other aircraft you have out there. And okay, I know why it wasn't calculating, because we just reached the cruise. Now it's calculating the top of descent. 224 miles away from top of descent. I don't have to make any manual calculations at this point. And we can have some fun outside, and we can just do the quiz thingy, right?
Hey, now Falcon is rocketing again.
Koushik is way back now. He fall behind again. Mark is there, and I will keep this window. Okay guys, let me start explaining what we are doing for the questions today, okay? Has anybody heard about Kahoot?
Yeah.
Okay, we are doing a Kahoot today for the questions. So whoever scores the top 2, the first person who scores the top points will get to select the aircraft, right? And then the second person will select the destination. Okay? Fair?
Yeah, sounds great.
good.
Okay, so I will post the game pin for Kahoot to the chat. and wait you guys to join before I start. And if anybody in the chat receives saying the limit reached or something around those lines, let me know. And this is the link for you guys to join the game. And Bill says the DC-6 is a handful to fly. Yes, that's why they had like a flight engineer, a co-pilot, and a pilot. And in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's hard to do that without the help of the AI flight engineer using the tab. Okay, I have 3 people join now. Modo, Bill, Prescott, waiting for others to join. And we will start the Kahoot. We will have 15 questions, guys. Okay, and you don't have to do any guesswork. Who gets the... Probably he is getting a little bit more advantage than you guys, because some questions are about Dallas-Fort Worth and he might know the answers. So he will get some advance here, I guess, or advantage, not advance, advantage. Captain Megazenin is there. Falcon joined too. Okay, we have 6, 7 people. Room for 3 more to help us select what we are doing in the next stream. Okay, Mark, are you joining too? And okay, who left? Koushik.
I have too many ad blocks on my browser.
Uh-oh.
To use Edge.
Oh, we'll wait for you, Captain. No worry. Oh, we'll wait for you.
Thank you.
Room for... I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna wait, and there is a lock button that I can lock. There you go. Captain Megazenin is here. We are waiting for 2 more people, guys. If you wanna play the game and decide what we are doing in the next stream, please join us on the Kahoot. Someone left again. Modo? No?
So there
Maybe
is
I'm
no...
here.
Oh, I think it's Falcon who left, according to what I see on the Kahoot screen.
So will these questions just pop up here on this?
Alright. Still more room. Okay, Mark is here now. Danny joined. 1 more person. Falcon, are you coming? Okay, 10 people. I think it's not gonna accept anymore. You guys let me know in the chat if it's giving you a warning or something, but we are gonna start the game and we can do this. Actually we can't. I have to have 2 different quizzes because you guys might see the answers, or it's not published anywhere, you might not. So we'll play the game. I'm not gonna put this on the screen. You guys play at your own pace, okay? And maybe we'll do a second round if anybody else cannot join at this point. Oh, we have 11. It keeps going, and I don't know if it will let all of us to play. And there are 2 different Falcons, so I don't know. I'm gonna lock this now, guys, okay, to avoid any disruptions during the game. And we have 10 people now, and I'm hitting the start button. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not ready.
Go. Okay, the game is starting, guys. And if you guys like it, I will just stream this next stream. Fort Worth has never been known by which nickname? I think you have like 30 seconds to answer, or 20. There's a counter on the side, and it will capture your answers, and we'll see. I will just talk about who answered correctly in this stream, and do not maybe read the questions in case we need to do another round. Okay, 4 correct answers, and we can
Didn't
show...
get any options to click on
You
mine.
did? What?
No, it was blank.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah.
It was not blank, but I couldn't understand it. That's me.
Okay, I don't know if you are the 11th person, and that's why I will try to unlock this to see if it will let more people. So let's keep it like that, unlocked, and I'm moving to the next question, guys.
Yeah.
And these are the scores. So Prescott got the first top score, Marcus second, Hugh third, Koushik. Surprise there, man. Next question coming up, guys.
Oh boy. I hope it's not just shapes again.
It is shapes. You need to click one of the shapes, but it should give you the answer on the screen. And then you click the correct shape, whichever, or the color. It also takes the colors too. And I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. Oh, Captain Safety, you kicked out yourself. I unlocked it, so you can join again if you like.
So they should display on the different shapes then? I don't know.
No, it should display a triangle, a diamond, a circle, and a square. Okay, answers are now collected, and we'll do a second round, guys. I'm not reading the questions in the chat. I'm only seeing shapes, no questions. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through right now.
Are you joining through your phone?
I'm on my computer right now.
And Bill says, I don't think it's working too. Okay. Let's try another question and see. I don't know what's going on. This is the first time, so I was expecting some errors, but let's see. Next question, I will do a second round, okay? We'll just take the top person for this one, and then we'll do a second round. Oh, Prescott says, no computer here. So how are you? Okay, you're probably joining using your phone or something. I think that's why it's displaying the question and looking for your answer. Yeah, on the phone, yes, you are right, guys. On the phone, it only shows you the shapes. That's why you need to have, I believe,
only showing me
a screen.
On the computer.
Maybe I'll just hold on. Maybe I'll just put it on the chat. Okay, let me do this. Let me add a display capture. No, game capture. Let's just do this web page. Okay, I will publish the questions in the chat. Okay, you guys can see it. Capture a specific window. Okay. And give me a sec to arrange the OBS.
I think everyone's got the same issue now.
Yeah, okay, I know why. I will just add a browser source, and hopefully it will work. Let's see here.
Click the shape, and I was hoping it would be right. But
Yep, sorry about that, guys. It happens. So let's see if this will show anything in there. No, it will not work like that. Alright. We will just do a display capture. The browser capture didn't work, so we'll just display capture the second screen, and it should show you the Kahoot page. I'm gonna move it here, keep it there. Alright, now success, I guess. And it's gonna take up some screen space, guys, okay? But I think it's better to have it there rather than messing up the game. And sorry about the issues you faced. So first timer here, so that's gonna take up my simulator screen, but it's okay. And you guys let me know if you guys can read the text, okay? So now we should be able to see it in the stream, and it should display the questions there. We good now? Everybody give a thumbs up. And mark the game pin is 268903. Let me just post the game pin there, 268903. That's the game pin. And we are moving to the next question. Texas 199 is better known by what name? So I think I can read them now because it's also displayed in the stream. So now you guys can get your answers in.
I don't know it anyways.
You have 25% chance of making the correct guess. All right. So it was Jacksboro Highway.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, look at Koushik. He is just leading the game now. All right, ready for the next question, guys? Coming up.
Yeah.
These are all questions about Dallas-Fort Worth. Loop 820 does not go through or border this suburb. So those of you who has been to Dallas or living there like Hugh might know this. And I need to keep an eye on my aircraft too, because he's doing some crazy stuff now. Don't get out of L now. Alright, everybody entered their answers in. And I'm just checking to make sure the aircraft is doing the correct thing. And let's see the scores. Danny is getting closer to Koushik. And Koushik is still leading. Next question coming up. The miniature train near the zoo runs through these two city parks. Get in your guesses. 13 seconds. 10. You have no buttons to press. Oops, marks. I think people are using their phones to get the buttons. As I said, I'm doing this for the first time. I'm sorry if you are not getting a chance to answer, but I think you need to go to kahoot.it on your phone and enter the game pin to get the keypad to answer. I think that's how it's working. Let's give Mark a couple seconds for him to try this out if he can, and then we will keep going, but we can reveal the scores and see who is where. Koushik is surprisingly leading this again in this question too. Danny is closer. Oh, it's just because it timed out while I was looking at the answers on you. Okay. Stream is lagging about 30 seconds behind Kahoot. Okay, this is not the best way to do this, I guess, without having a web page running the Kahoot. I don't know what else to do. Maybe next time I will edit the time to answer and make it a minute so that everybody gets to see the question and has a chance to answer. And maybe do not count the fastest answer in the scores. Okay, we are going to the next question, and we will just do this like this. I will make this a little bit better next stream, because first time trying, guys. Sorry about any inconvenience here.
Anyway, it's a great idea.
Yeah, I know.
It's just, right.
It's just not enough time, I guess, for people to answer. Let's go and see who answered this. Ah, look at that! Prescott got the lead.
It's my first right one. Yeah.
Yep. Then I don't know. Yeah, I need to probably increase the time to enter the answers. We'll do a second round, guys. Okay.
It's because of my ATC.
What is the new tourism slogan for Dallas? Is the question. So 8 seconds to get your answers in. 3 answers so far. Yeah, I need to increase that time. That's for sure.
The bottom right one.
All right. Yeah, I mean. Let's see. Okay, okay. Danny is second now. Prescott lost the lead. He's third place.
God damn.
And Danny is second. We'll keep going. Yeah. And we are getting to top of descent, so I'll keep go. I have to keep going so that we don't miss the top of descent. I know, Mark. Totally unfair. I agree. Can't you just join again? We'll do a second round after we land, okay? And I will increase the time to collect the answers, which will give everybody a chance to see it in the stream.
Yeah, I got nothing right here.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just 4 or 5 people were able to answer. Yep, Megazenon got the second place. And Mark, I will fix it. I know it's not fair, but we'll do a second round. This round is just for learning, okay? It is not going to count. And everybody knew the answers by now, but it's 15 questions, so I don't know if you will be able to remember them all. We'll do a second round when we land. Okay, equal answers for a couple answers here, and Danny got the lead. Prescott is the second, and let's keep going. 10th question. This is a true or false, so you have 50% chance to answer correctly.
Let's go. I'm gonna get it wrong anyways.
I pressed before the question.
Yes.
3 answers so far, 4 seconds, 6 answers. Okay, I definitely need to increase the time to collect the answers.
Hey!
Okay, let's see. Oh, Megazenon is leading now. Koushik is second, Danny is third. So the scores can change very drastically based on the answers, I guess. Okay, in what year Fort Worth Zoo opened as the first zoo in Texas? Is the question. 8 seconds to answer. I know it's lagging in the stream, that's why you guys cannot see the questions on time. We'll do a second round. Alright,
Yeah.
let's see. Prescott is leading second place. Megazenon is still leading. Again, a true or false question. And let me see. Yeah, it's taking 20 seconds. I will increase that time. Yep, Mark, I will increase the time next time and we will do a second round. We are getting close to top of descent. After landing, we will do a second round. 8 seconds to put your answers in. True or false? I think if I can figure this out, this is a much more better way of deciding who is the winner, rather than 2 questions.
If it displayed on the screen, it would be great.
Yep, Modo 45 has the highest answer streak of 3, it says.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's go, 13th question. And we'll do a second round. Everybody has seen the questions and answers. Speed will be the decision maker, guys, okay? I think everybody should answer this correctly if you are able to see the question on time, right? This has been on the news so many times.
Oh, I know what it, I guess what.
Koushik is leading now.
I just thought of it too.
14th question coming up.
Right.
4 seconds, 3 seconds to get your answers in.
Only wrong. All the time.
Oh, I got it.
Oh my gosh, Modo, you got to climb 2 or 3 places. And Mark says, yeah, government walked away from F-35. And last question, guys. What is the wingspan of 787-10?
Boy, okay.
No
This
clue.
number sounds familiar.
Okay, let's see. 1 second and done.
Ah! Damn it!
I got number 5, yeah.
Third place, Moto 45. Second place, Prescott. And first place, who is it? Koushik got the first place.
Congrats.
Congrats. We'll do a second round, guys, when we land. Okay. So let me clear this and take it out of the window, and I will get back to this later after we land, because we are coming close to top of descent. I need to get couple things done in the aircraft. First thing is setting our altitude down to 2300, which is our altitude to capture the glide slope, and hopefully the autopilot will respect the restrictions and follow along. And now it should start the descent right after passing top of descent, and I don't know why we are banking like this left and right and haven't seen you guys, so let's keep an eye on the other users or subscribers or you guys flying around. And looks like snow is gone because we are heading to a hot place, Dallas. Yeah, Mark says won't let me answer. We'll fix this, Mark. Next time I will edit that and then change the time limit to, okay, 1 minute, 15 questions, so that will take 15 minutes for us to complete. And I will do that for each and every question, and that should give us enough time to answer. I'm just editing the Kahoot on the other screen while my aircraft is just doing crazy stuff and banking to get back on the flight plan path. Alright, just a couple miles away from top of descent. Let me keep editing the quiz to get ready for the next round, and we will decide if this first round counts because Koushik made it to the lead, and we can do a second round for picking the destination if everybody agrees. But if you cannot join and cannot answer, I think it's not fair. I agree. So maybe we should do this again, and if Koushik made it once, I think he can make it again to the top position. We'll see. Keep editing, keep editing. And all the questions are now entered and set.
Can you hear me?
I can hear barely. Alright, now the questions are edited, and let's focus here, guys. Coming up to top of descent. 10-mile range, and that is very close. The aircraft should start the descent. If it doesn't, we will just press that knob, but it is set, so it should. And we will see the altitude going down, and it does this when you set the altitude. Descends couple few hundred feet. Oh no, yeah, we are descending. We passed top of descent and we are now... Oh, we are not, are we? Are we not descending? Yeah, we are not descending. Go ahead and descend, please. Oh, maybe it's just trying to cut the speed back for us to start descent. we are running late on the descent, so we'll just do vertical speed. We will do vertical speed, and I'm gonna check the performance page to see, or the VNAV page to see what was our expected speed for descent. 281. Okay, we will descend like this, and we will switch to indicated airspeed and set it to 280, and then hopefully VNAV will take us down. And let's increase the range to see the altitude banana to make sure we are descending fast enough. And we need to cut the throttle a little bit, or the thrust should take care of it though. Let's see if VNAV will now keep descending after switching to VNAV. No, it's leveling off. Why are you not descending? Okay, this is what not something I was expecting, so let's I don't want to cycle the flight director and everything again, so we will descend 2000 feet a minute and then see where it takes us, guys, or maybe even faster. And we will reduce the speed to get ready to slow down to 250. And
por 30 minutos la 24 million.
yeah, we will cut the speed manually and we will descend, because I think we are going to end up being very high with this descent rate. We are very
Looks
close
like
to
me playing with the 747 earlier.
Yep.
Trying to get it to go down.
Okay, Hugh says it's 50 and sunny in Dallas today. Oh my, it's cold
Yeah.
here.
I've been freezing my butt off up here.
Yep, same here, same here. Yep, I know, Mark, they are not designed for this type of flights. I agree. It is just us selecting it to be the aircraft for the stream, but we can perfectly slow down, use some speed brakes to slow us down and control the speed so that we don't get very close before descending. Let's go back to range 40 and see where we will end up. Yep, these aircrafts are designed for long haul flights, and this short flight is not suitable for this. Until we get the 737, this was the only option during the stream.
Really like to see a 737.
I mean, I hope someone is developing a 747 payware. After that 737, I know PMDG is doing a 777. What was that?
PMDG.
PMDG, yes, they are working on a 747, 777 and 737, but they haven't made any announcements about the expected dates, the release date of the 777 and 747, and they just changed the 737, and it's now no one knows when they will release it because of Microsoft or Asobo until they fix what they are expecting them to fix, which no one knows a lot of details about.
A lot of fixes to happen, and I think that's kind of keeping people from making stuff.
Yep. I know, Bill, right there. It's interesting, but I think the reason being is Asobo being a French developer, they wanted the Airbus A320, then an American-made 737 in the default aircraft. Maybe that's their contract agreement with Microsoft. I don't know. There were some speculations about that too. That Asobo was the one made the decision to include the A320, but not the Boeing. Okay, who is taking a different approach on runway? 36 right, that's what we are using too. You go up and then go down right away. I don't know, Mark, what you are trying to say. Maybe not
Said
to
he
me.
flew from Edmonton to Calgary on a 737. It was 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it probably is a short flight. It's expected.
I flew a few of those back to back with the 747, trying to learn how to use it.
Yep, and Bill says the A320 doesn't feel natural to fly to me, so I usually avoid it. I think it's more of a biased preference though. If you are used to the 737, especially if you flew the Ziba mod in X-Plane, it's very hard to get away from that aircraft.
Extend has 737.
Koushik, is that you? I am barely hearing what you are saying. 3 hours to drive.
20 minutes by jet.
So,
I'd pick the jet
yeah.
if I could.
I wonder if VNAV will now work or not. I'm gonna try it one more time to see what it will do. Oh no, it's leveling off the aircraft. And that is, I believe, because the auto throttle is not working. So let's do this. Let's cycle the flight director, autopilot on, and then set the altitude and see. Why are you trying to climb? Isn't that stupid? Yeah, they are definitely having some auto throttle issues. That's for sure. And we will speed up. Vertical speed, back to vertical speed mode. And we'll keep descending. And I started to see the altitude banana, and let's see where we are expected to get down to the desired altitude of 2300, and the speed is going up. I have done the drive from Calgary to Edmonton, Captain Safety says, and the bill says the Zibo and the XEG are the ones I fly. Yep, I know, those are very good aircraft in X-Plane to fly, Bill, and I understand it's hard to get away from those and give them away. We are definitely having some problems with the 787. Hey Hugh, thank you very much for the $10 donation. Appreciate it, man. I didn't see a speed restriction, Falcon, but I'm gonna set the aircraft for 250 and try not to go above that because we are getting close to 10,000. We eventually will. But let me check the arrival chart and see if there are any. There are some altitude restrictions, but we are below that, and I don't think we will be able to follow those restrictions. But we have an 11,000 at stance, that waypoint, and between 11 and 13,000, so maybe we should. And maybe that's what VNAV is doing. I haven't checked that one. Yep.
Looks like you're on quite a ride there.
Yeah, it's just banking, doing whatever. I'll switch to VNAV and see what it thinks we should be doing. It thinks we should be at 17 or below, and that's why it is trying to level off, I guess. Though I don't see any information here showing us the... Okay, it leveled off at 15,000, so maybe that's following the restrictions, because at Lemin we need to be between 15 and 13,000, and now it is descending, so looks like VNAV it's doing what it is supposed to be doing. We switch to standard at this point and get the local barometric pressure set, which is 3009er, And looks like now VNav is taking care of everything correctly. And maybe it was before and I didn't check the restrictions. Maybe it was trying to follow the restrictions on our flight plan route. That is quite possible. And let's see, we have a 220 speed restriction and stance, and we have a 270 at limit, so we need to drop the speed to 270 manually because it doesn't follow the speed restrictions. Is anyone using rudder pedals? If so, what kind?
I am using my pedals from my Logitech wheel.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yes, Prescott, I am using the Thrustmaster rudder pedals. I am happy with them. I don't think I need to invest to more expensive rudder pedals. They get the job done, and most of the time you need the rudders while you are on the ground and during landing. And aside from that, I don't recall why you would need rudder pedals up in the air with an airliner. So I like the Thrustmaster ones.
Yeah, I have the Logitech. It's enough for me.
Yep, exactly.
They work.
I mean,
they do the job.
yeah, you don't need like super precise rudder pedals or anything that's super expensive, like you see in the flight sim gear or other stores. There are some very expensive.
Debating between getting a better throttle quadrant and the pedals.
Yeah, quadrant. I would like a wheel, trim wheel, but I can't find it ever.
Just the trim
Can't
wheel,
find it.
Captain?
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, there are people who I believe made their own trim wheels using Arduino and a potentiometer, I believe. There are some videos on YouTube. If you have access to a 3D printer, or if you have a 3D printer, they share the parts to print and then what potentiometer you need to use and the Arduino code, and from there you just copy and paste and upload the code to an Arduino. And I don't know if there are any trim wheels on sale, to be honest. Just a standalone trim wheel.
Yeah, I could buy a quadrant also, a new quadrant. That's okay. That would be fine also, but I can't find them anywhere else either.
Oh yeah, the Bravo. They are hard to come by, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
Honeycomb Bravo would be ideal, but
Okay.
I just bought a 12700K and a new motherboard. It's maybe I use the 3D printer or something. That's a better idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
you can figure it out.
I'm not sure why VNav still now is not descending, guys. It's supposed to get down to 13,000 at this waypoint. And as you see here, next page, where are we at? Next page. And
I do have the Honeycomb yoke, and it's really awesome.
Oh yeah, I
You
like
have that?
I like the Bravo.
Yeah,
I like the Bravo throttle quadrant. I think we are going to use vertical speed mode, guys. Aircraft is refusing to do the flight with the VNav, so I am just switching to vertical speed and descending using that, and we'll probably need some speed brakes to keep the speed under control until we get, and there's, but this is what tells me that there is a bug causing this. Yep, that is flashing. That is not a good sign. So we will descend like this and get down to, we will level off at, no, we don't have to level off, 11,000 at stance is our last restriction, and we will probably make it to there. Yep,
I think
30.
everybody likes their Honeycomb yoke.
Yep, everybody likes it. I have the throttle quadrant, as I told you guys, it was gifted, and I like it a lot. Unfortunately, it doesn't work 100% with the CRJ, but aside from that, it works okay with the with the other aircraft. So I will wait. I haven't tested it with, I don't know if I tested with the DC-6 though. Maybe I did, maybe I did not. And I'm curious to see if it will perform with the P737 when it's released. Yep, looks like we had a lot of problems on our flight today, and we are probably going to be a little bit late on our descent to 2300. We keep speeding up, and we will cut the throttles. We'll just do this manually, guys.
I still don't have the CRJ. I meant to get it, but since you were uploading that new 747 video, I figured I'd try to learn that first.
Yeah, don't rush it if you don't have it. I mean, it's not too bad. It's a great aircraft, but you don't have to rush it. I have them both and love them. Okay, Bill says he has both the yoke and the quadrant. Yeah, I don't know, Bill. People have mixed feelings about that Boeing yoke from Thrustmaster. So some people say the tension is not quite right, but I don't know. And it's not cheap. It's $399 US, I believe, to get the complete set with the throttle and the yoke.
For me, I think that Boeing yoke would take up way too much space.
Yeah, I mean, I already
It's a lot
have.
bigger.
I'm thinking about ways to get the yoke under my desk. Okay, we are at or below 250 knots, past below 10,000, and we'll probably make it to 2300 at this point. I'm gonna check the page to make sure my frequency is in there. ILS frequency for our arrival or our approach. Looks like is 110.55. It is there. And when we hit that waypoint, slow code, that's our transition. We can activate the approach mode when we are there. We'll keep the speed close to 220 and gradually slow the aircraft down for flaps, because that's gonna happen very fast. Yep, I think that's what the price is, Captain Safety, for the new Thrustmaster Boeing yoke and throttle quadrant. $399 if I'm not mistaken. It might be even more. Alright, coming up to our... Oh, we are speeding up. I need to keep the speed below 250 and even less than that to be able to slow down. I'm gonna idle the throttles. Looks like the auto throttle is not doing anything. Maybe it is, maybe it is not, we'll see.
One
And
thing
we'll-
you'll find on the 747 is the auto throttles are kind of weird too. when
It has a
coming to
weird,
land.
yep, it has a weird behavior. It's not doing anything at this point, so we'll have to manage the auto throttle or the throttle ourselves. I need to slow down, I know for sure, to make that turn a little bit sharp. And we
I
are
don't know
slowing.
why I can't press the lock button and the approach button.
You can't? We'll
No.
figure it out for myself here in a second, because I'm about to hit the approach button. And we slow
Tell you
down.
what I'm
Captain,
going
what's your
through,
next
but
waypoint?
And we are down to the altitude that we were expected to be at, and I think that's good enough for now. We'll keep the speed around 220. And these engines are big, so they are creating a lot of thrust. Alright, making that turn, and we will slow down if auto throttle helps us. Looks like it's not doing anything at this point. We will slow down to 200 knots. Hopefully it will. Yeah, I know. Sorry, buddy. I had to cycle that
Captain, what's
autopilot.
the next waypoint we are going to fly?
Approach mode is now activated. Next waypoint, Koushik, is I think our transition. I can't check it right now, but I can tell you from the screen it's SLOCO, S-L-O-C-O. Sierra Lima Oscar Charlie Oscar is our next waypoint, and the aircraft is now in the approach mode and is trying to capture the localizer. I haven't seen the diamonds coming into life
I have
yet.
captured the localizer.
You captured the localizer, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
We'll go flaps 1.
Yeah, how is my voice now? Is it loud or same?
And
It's low and bad quality.
it is bad quality, yes, I would agree, Koushik. And we'll keep
Okay, I
slowing
should
down.
change the device next time. I'm using a old iPad.
We'll keep the speed slow down because we are about to get to the landing speed, and the aircraft is getting there to capture the glide slope. And I'm gonna see where we are at. Yep, we are getting to
Oh, Dallas.
we are going to align with the runway. It should capture the localizer. It's armed now, as you see here. Localizer is armed, glide slope is armed, and we are just expecting aircraft to capture those. I will drop the range to 10 miles and keep the speed at around 160. I don't want to slow down more than that and stall the aircraft. That would be bad. And auto throttle is not working, guys. It is not doing anything. It is manual.
747 earlier, I found it wouldn't turn the auto throttle. It was just pushing me.
Yep, I will just manually maintain the speed myself without speeding up too much, and I'm gonna check the approach page to see what speed we were supposed to land at. That's 138 knots is our landing speed, and we will hopefully capture the localizer here in a second.
You think the 747 still is very unfinished, or?
It's very unfinished.
Yeah. It's
Yes,
not
Bill,
there.
barometric
Same
pressure is
as
set.
the, A320.
Here we have the barometric pressure set. What I haven't set is the minimums, and that is 781. So we will use barometric minimums, and we'll set it to 789 if it doesn't move. And let me just use this. Alright, coming up, 790 is the minimums, and localizer is now captured, looks like. Oh no.
I got it to work too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We captured the localizer. We will slow the speed down to our approach speed now and start dropping the gear and everything. Landing gear is now coming down. And we will keep the speed at 138 as you see there, and we'll keep going full flaps. And it should be it. And waiting for the localizer of glide slope at basin. That last waypoint is our final approach fix. Okay, so your speed went below 138, so I'll keep it around there. It's hard to adjust, but I think we will be fine.
All this is Dallas?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It is big. Fort Worth is big place. Yep. Haven't been there myself. Yep, the localizer is captured, waiting for the glide slope. Just a little bit more. Let's drop the range to 5. Yep, it doesn't handle well, Mr. Sunlander, so it happened. When I was recording the tutorial, it was perfectly fine. This flight, it decided not to work, so I'm just trying to maintain the speed and manually get there with controlling the throttle myself. And
Don't
maintain.
think the fly-by-wire A320 is the most finished or polished.
It is the
airliner
most
you can
finished.
get.
It still doesn't have the VNAV though. They need to get the VNAV in place.
Yeah, but at least it works for the most part. I
It
say
works
that
for
and
the
it
most
crashed
part.
on me
That's
earlier.
correct. Let's set our auto brakes.
So many things.
before I
bought
forgot.
so many
So
planes and so many unfinished planes. I'm tired of it. I now I watch the
yeah,
reviews.
I
for-
understand. We'll do brakes 3 with the auto brakes. We'll land with auto brakes 3.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Almost forgot.
Speed brakes are armed now. So, and we captured the glide slope. Looks like, or about to. Please do capture that, man. Don't make me descend manually and land. And that's what you are going to do, looks like. No glide slope. Oh, we captured the glide slope. Great. Okay, let's slow her down to our approach speed or landing speed.
I was hoping for a manual landing.
Manual landing? Yeah, we can do
You just want
that.
him to suffer, don't you?
We can do
Manual
that.
descent landing.
Let me see the puppies. So you wanna see that? Sure. Autopilot disconnected. My plane now. We are now landing manually.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you very much. I'll use the trim wheel to adjust the descent rate and trim the aircraft for descent. Maintaining the glide slope. The diamond is just moving out of, so we are below the glide slope now. Just a little bit. Correcting for the runway. And let's get back on the glide slope. Hi Mario, thanks for joining. And I will check back the chat a little bit later. I am focusing on landing this thing right now. There is a little bit of crosswind. It looks good so far. We are drifting off to the left a little bit, and we are below the glide slope, but the puppies are looking okay, so I will trim up. We are a little bit too low. But coming down, and it should balance itself out. 200 checked. Just
Yeah,
lift the
we're
nose,
trimming
just
trees.
and Koushik, hopefully you will just vacate the runway before I touch down. 100.
Stream is lagging.
Stream is lagging. Oh
Did a
no.
little bit, a little jump.
Oh, now it's better again. It's always.
During landing it does this.
It didn't do before. Before the updates.
And touchdown, guys.
Butter.
Reverse thrust engaged.
Oh, that's nice. And on center line.
Yep, best
Yeah.
landing I guess in the stream so far.
Yeah.
Okay, reversers
Excellent.
are off.
Then.
And flaps are coming in. And we will just vacate the runway from the next exit in front of us. Flight director can now turn off. We don't need the auto throttles. Ah, thank you, Moto. Thank you very much. Yeah, this was a good landing.
I would buy you a beer here in Canada.
Sure.
Well, maybe not in the US. But if you ever use that in Canada, it will.
Alright, Mario, yes, I am playing on PC. Correct. Alright, we'll take this exit to the right and we'll find the parking spot. And clean the aircraft up when we stop here. I'm seeing some stutters. I hope it's not happening on you guys' end too. Thank you very much, Prescott.
So there's a little bit only.
Okay, just a little
okay.
bit. So let's
Yeah.
stop here after vacating
But
the
your
runway.
face doesn't stutter. Good
Uh,
camera.
yeah,
Which
the
one did you
camera.
get?
This is, I mean, my initial one was a Logitech, which came broken. It didn't work.
Yeah.
So let's start the APU. Strobe goes off. Landing lights goes off. Oh, runway turn off light stays, strobe goes off. And there we go. We can keep taxiing to a gate. The initial one was a Logitech and 60 frames per second camera. It came broken. It was very blurry and autofocus was not working. So contacted Amazon, requested a return or refund, and then I got this one called the Nexigo brand. And I watched a couple of reviews after having the issue with the Logitech, and people were saying this is better than Logitech. So I decided to go with this one. It is fine, working good, not too bad, and I think all stream long. Even the OBS things, I am skipping frames. It was smooth. So yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look bad today. It was good.
Alright, that's good to know. I mean, we'll keep going like this for the future streams, and we will play the game again right now, so don't go anywhere. Hey Ronnie!
Oh, yes.
Ronnie is here to see my ugly face. Thank you very much. Nearly 6 a.m. in Australia. Oh my. We need to come and
Hi,
visit
Ronnie.
you during these live streams. Yeah, we need to
6
go and
a.m.
visit Ronnie. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was the best landing in the live streams, I guess. Thanks
You
to
should have
Captain.
an FPM counter.
Yeah, I think my Volanta was open. I can tell you the FPM. So
It looked really nice.
it looked nice too. Yeah, to me as well. But I'm not sure. So statistics. But we are on the ground, but I think Volanta is waiting us to shut down the engines before it thinks the flight is complete. So I'll come back to that later while we are playing the game. And Falcon decided to go back for a round trip. He's taking off. Oh, look at that. That's a nice view though. All of brakes are still on. You are correct. Bill, they are turned off now. Thank you very much. And I'm drifting to the left, right a little bit. So I will take an exit randomly from here and maybe just find a gate somewhere over there. I don't know if there are any gates for, heavy aircraft like this one, but we'll take this exit. Yeah, I still experience some stutters here. Just a little bit. Maybe it's just the scenery is too busy and it's being rendered.
Also many players here, many
Yeah.
online players. So.
Yep, there are a lot of online players too. I think it's also affecting the performance of the sim. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
doesn't help any.
when Microsoft and Asobo will, permanently fix these kinds of issues where it's not affected by the number of players online or whatever. I mean, it's perfectly fine when you are by yourself, playing on your own. I think I'm gonna park over there. This side looks a little bit crazy with all those gates, so just maybe the next to the United Airlines. When you are playing offline, or if you turn off the all players to off group only, it is working just fine. But where do you roll into that gate? These taxi markings or ground markings are crazy. I don't know which one leads to which gate. It's hard to tell. Let's look a little bit closer. I think I'm gonna take this one and find somewhere to park over there, because I didn't like this gate either. I could have parked there, but I wanted to pass this aircraft and maybe do it right here next to this Frontier Airlines. This is going to be a
Is this a
short
payware scenery or
No,
modded
it's I think it's default one.
is it?
I don't think I have a payware scenery for Dallas Fort Worth. I might have one from flightsim.to if there is any, but I haven't checked if this is like default or whatever. I don't think it is. Yeah, see, it's a very tight space for a Boeing 787, and I can't just even park by looking through the window. We're probably
Need to
going
push
to...
that stair tug out of the way.
Yeah, it's in the way. Not too shabby, not the best parking. We'll just park like this, guys. I'm not gonna worry. Mr. Sunlander, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for the $10 donation. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Okay, parking brakes are set. We are now here, parked, and which means we can shut down our engines. We'll go with the left engine first. And why my speed brakes are like that? Yep. And left engine. Yep, it might be included with the deluxe version, Captain Safety. You're right. Dallas Fort Worth is, I think, a deluxe version airport, custom made.
I think, now that I think of it, I do remember seeing that train, and I flew there before with the default scenery.
Yep, I think you are right. So, beacon light, now we can turn it off. Oh, and taxi lights too. So, beacon is off. We will keep the nav lights, and we'll see if we can connect the jetway. I had hard time at Kansas to connect the jetway. This time looks like it is going to connect. And oh my gosh, it's loud. Alright guys, I think after connecting the jetway we are ready to play our little game to decide what we are doing next stream. So let me pull up the Kahoot again.
I'm still landing.
You are still landing? We'll wait.
Yeah,
We'll
but
wait.
just go on. I'll crash it.
We will wait.
You have auto land, don't you?
Oh. Falcon
Yeah, but
is
that's not fun.
Falcon is doing couple passes. Alright, I'm gonna jump into the cockpit. It's very loud outside. I don't know if it's loud in the stream, but we can now let our passengers out.
Oh, I still have 2 or 3 minutes, I think, so just go ahead if you want.
It's okay. I think 2 or 3 minutes is not too bad, and we will make that while people are joining. I believe I made it correctly and edited the questions to give a minute to
Is there a new
answer
link
or
for
collect
this
the
one?
answers. So we will do the classic mode. It will generate a new game pin, which then you guys can get in the chat to join. So that's the link. I'm pasting the link here, and Falcon is playing Top Gun. I agree. Yes, he is playing Top Gun. That's correct.
Lies
All right.
online.
So that's the link to Kahoot, guys. I'm waiting for players to join, and I'm sure it will let everybody in this time, and I will place this window to the stream again by putting it here and removing that there.
Oh, he crashed.
Falcon crashed, and he says, I think he is happy. He says, I finally crashed.
It was getting tiring, that one.
Okay, increase the window size a little bit, chopping my head off a little bit, but it's okay. Let's do this, and hopefully now you guys can see this better and can answer the questions. So let's get this going, guys. I'm waiting for Captain Megazenin to finish his flight and join us. I have 3 people joined to the Kahoot to play the game. Prescott, Captain Safety, Modo 45 are here. Koushik, I don't know if you will join to this final round of the game to decide what we are doing next stream. And I can probably reduce the sim voice a little bit. Okay, Falcon says it's late here in Germany and I have work tomorrow. That's completely understandable, Falcon. Thanks for joining to the stream and flying along with us. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next week.
See you later, Falcon.
Club Canada in Kahoot. I think that's correct. We are waiting for Hugh to join so that he can
Oh, yeah.
answer the Dallas questions for the second time and maybe do get a better
Just
score
pass
this
me
time.
Over. I'll be right there.
All right.
Come on, Hugh, you should be able to beat us all.
Yeah, and Mr.
All of
Sunlander,
my
if you are still around.
uneducated-
Mr.
my
Sunlander is
uneducated
here. If
guesses.
he wants. Okay, Sai is or Koushik is joining. Mr. Sunlander, I know you joined the stream last minute, but if you wanna join and play the game, feel free, please. Love Falcon. So I'm assuming that's not Falcon himself, but someone else. Or maybe it's
The
him.
love
Oh,
Falcon.
can't miss that. So that's
500.
Falcon. That's Falcon. He said it's can't miss that. Okay.
Almost there, guys. Sorry.
No, no, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, Captain. We're fine. I'm just keeping my screens organized and waiting for you guys. So I have 5 people now. Okay, that's you. Okay, got you, Falcon. And maybe we
You
can
made
check.
up the questions yourself, or?
Was that to me, Captain?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What was the question?
Did you make up the questions yourself?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. I just spent some time to make those questions
Wow.
yesterday, using some googling and some trivia I found online. Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad.
Thank you. Mr. Sunlander says I used to do Kahoot with my AP US students. Been a long time since I retired in 17. Oh, that's great. I know this is used by schools as a learning tool. And Koushik is saying something. It is breaking up, Koushik. I am having hard time understanding what you are trying to say. Okay, Mark says the autopilot forgot the flight plan, but after programming and directed to Slowco, I was able to get back to the approach. That's great. I hope you landed safe and sound.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, Captain Megazenon is ready too. 6 people playing the game, guys. So join if you are planning to answer the trivia, and it would be fun if we can send in a question for each for next week's trivia. Yeah, if you can PM me without making them public, so that everybody is ready for the trivia and knows the questions and the answers before the stream. I think we can do that. Everybody can send a question in using the Discord, and I will just add them to the Kahoot next week. Alright guys, I'm about to start the Kahoot. Mark, are you coming? I haven't seen you. Okay, Mark is here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the Kahoot as so far. So I'm gonna start the Kahoot, guys. If you wanna join, please join in the next.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Megazenon is there. And 8 people. We have room for I think 2 or 3 more. Just join along if you want to. Kahoot, the game is starting. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, and you guys tell me if the stream is also showing the questions. First question, and this time you will get a minute to answer, okay? Hopefully this gives you more chance to answer and see the question during the stream, using the stream. I hope it's not too shabby coming out there. 4 answers, 5 answers. I think everybody is able to see the screens. I'm sorry, the questions and the answers and the colors if you are using your phone to answer. Okay. And let me know in the chat if it's not working for any of you. We still have 20 seconds. We already have 7 answers. And
I have no clue, as always.
I don't
Okay.
know. Hey,
I'm never ready for this.
okay, I think the
Got
time
it.
is up. Let's see the answers and who scored. Prescott, Score first place, Koushik second place, Modo. Why you have two? Modo 45s
No.
in here. I don't know. We'll keep going. You only see the colors? I mean, check the stream, Mark, and you should be able to answer with the colors. The colors and the answers are in the stream. So pick that color which you think the correct answer is. Yeah, the colors are also the same, so you can use the colors you see in the stream to pick the correct answer, Mark. 30 seconds. This time it should be easy to answer for you, hopefully. 20 seconds, roughly.
I don't know this one.
You don't know this one?
No, I don't know this one.
Okay, you'll see the answer here in a second. It will highlight. 8 seconds,
I made a
guys.
guess.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it... Oh, when everybody answers, I think it just stops the timer. Alright,
Probably.
Air Force Plant 4 is the correct answer. So let's see who did what. Falcon entered the list. Prescott and Hugh are still at the top. Let's keep going. Third question.
I'm still top 10, yes.
Yeah, yeah, still top 10. Texas 199, that's the highway. And waiting for the answers. I think it's cutting the time when everybody picks the answer. And it's... Does it show me how many people playing? It doesn't on over here.
We had
but
7.
7 people? I thought we had 8, but that is possible too. I left it open for anyone who wants to join. Yeah, looks like I think 45 seconds is the ballpark.
Flying blue again.
Oh, Prescott says, just for you to know, I'm getting about 15 seconds lag between stream and Kahoot. Okay. I don't know if there is a way to fix it other than making time to take the answers a little bit longer.
There is a stream delay. For me, it's not that bad. I thought it was
It's
like
because
5
probably
seconds.
depending on where you are at in the world and how fast your internet is. Okay, so let's see the scoreboard. Oh, look at you, Captain Megazenon is leading now.
Oi!
Next question.
Lucky me.
The miniature train near the zoo.
It will
Question.
be the CRJ.
Your aircraft selection is the CRJ, Captain?
Of course. No,
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
I
be
know.
nice to you. I will
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, that aircraft is nice to fly and it performs great. Also, Captain Safety says that he has a 22-second delay. So I don't think I have an option to fix the delays, guys, other than displaying the questions. I think if you play this on a browser, you get to see the questions and answers, not your phone. That's what I'm thinking. So that the
No,
delays...
I don't see it. We don't see them in the browser too.
Yeah.
Delays are not important, but okay, everybody answered this. And let's see
Can't
the
see
scoreboard
questions
now.
in the browser.
Oh, Falcon climbed to the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So next question coming up. Oh, everybody should answer this right now in the second round. The 3-letter airport code for the Dallas-Fort Worth is the question.
Hint is on the bottom of the YouTube screen.
Oh yeah, exactly, right?
That's great.
Oh, okay. Prescott says, I'm on PC browser, not seeing. Yeah, I will investigate this a little bit more,
same
Prescott. I don't know how Kahoot is presenting this to you guys. I will try to see if there's a way to make this a little bit better next time. And Falcon says, I think I pressed the long one. Okay. That will cost you... Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't. Megazenin is second, Prescott is third place, Falcon is the first place. Alright, next one. The new tourism slogan for Dallas is the question. And aside from the right answer, I made up the other answers, guys. I'm not a big or successful slogan finder, I guess.
The D is bigger than you think.
Yeah, see, I have a typo, even a typo there. It's supposed to be big D, not dig D. We are not digging anything.
It's cool that you made your own questions and just copied something.
Yeah, I tried to make it a little bit unique. Alright, so
Yeah,
next up, let's see who is leading. Look at you, Captain Megazenin, you took the lead.
Ooh.
Pushed Falcon to third place. So next
Coming after
question.
you.
Coming up.
I'll never win this anyway.
Dallas is considered the home to the United States' largest what?
Oh no.
Yeah, I have a
don't
trick answer there too. Yeah, the answers are tricky. Yeah, I think 6 answers so far, so someone didn't put in their answer or waiting to see the question on the stream, but we have all the answers now. And let's see the scores. Modo is leading, Prescott is second, Captain Megazenin is third,
That's good.
Hey.
and next up, and Gianpaolo is saying kettle.
I'll
I
try
don't
the
know
blue one.
what that was, what that one was for Gianpaolo, kettle. But the question should be in the stream right now with the colors, if you are pressing the colors to pick the answer. 4 answers so far. 5, 6, and you guys are awesome. You are not even using the full minute to answer. Oh, we have all the answers in now. Oh, look at you, you're on fire, Prescott. You moved up to the first position. Captain Megazin in third, and Modo is the second. This is a true and false question, so where everybody gets 50% chance of picking the right answer.
You said the third place would pick the airplane? You said that all stream, I remember.
Yep, exactly. I think that's what I did. We will roll back the video and watch if I said it or not, but I might have.
Yeah.
Cool. All 7 answers are in, and there we go. Let's see who is leading. Oh, Prescott is still leading. Modo second, Captain Megazin in third place.
Yeah.
And yes, it helps if you remember some of the answers from the first round. Okay, coming up the 11th question, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, that one I know.
Cool, you might just pick the
remember this
leadership.
I hope I get this one right. I don't know.
We'll see.
remember.
We'll see.
I finally remember one.
Oh, you
Oh,
do?
no.
I think we should meet on Discord voice chat a little bit more often, guys. Aside from just the live streams, to do a group flight without streaming.
I was thinking about going in there just on one of my long bat sim flights where I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, I need to get back to VATSIM. I haven't done that yet. Oh, someone is just flying with a Hornet. Okay. Oh, looks like it's waiting for... Oh, someone is having fun with an F-18. Cool, let's see the scoreboard. Prescott is still the first, Modo is second, and Megazenin is... And the highest answer streak of 6. Mark says it's frozen. What is frozen, Mark? I don't understand. It keeps moving on my end. I don't know.
I'm not experiencing any frozenness.
Yeah, I don't know either. True or false question. 50% chance to answer this correctly too. And this is a tricky question, so read carefully. Is not the only facility, it says.
I think I just chose that one wrong, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see the scoreboard. And I will have a good balance of true, false, and different questions next time. I think 15 questions is a good number of questions to have, with using enough reasonable time to answer them all. Yeah, I don't think anything is frozen on my end. Okay, all answers are in, and let's see. Prescott still leading, Megazenon still third, so no changes in the scoreboard, guys. 13th question.
That's a risky one.
This should be very easy for you guys to answer. This is the second time you are answering. Yep, this is the second time you are answering this question.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
You PayPal me $5.
And that picture you see,
That's worth it.
that picture you see is this picture of the aircraft, in fact,
It's
during
there, the
assembly.
picture, yeah.
There's a hint in the picture, or the photo
Should
you
have left
see.
it that pretty blue.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Mark, I don't know. I usually pick the questions about our destination or about the aircraft we are flying. So,
We're usually all guessing anyways, for the most part.
alright, let's see if there are any changes in the leadership. Hugh came and passed Captain Safety and Megazenon, so he is third place now. And Hugh says me either. Mark and I have lived here for 25 years and known anything about Dallas. So this was an
remember
interesting
this one
question,
too.
guys. The window height of the 787. And Boeing claims that they have 65% larger windows than any other commercial aircraft in the 787. So
I think that's what I wrote
and
in
I chose
from.
the orange one.
yeah.
I think
The-
that's what I wrote in from Dublin to Toronto. And
Yeah.
It did have pretty big windows.
Yeah, the answer hint was in the picture too. The color was there, the right answer to the color. Oh, look at you, Moto. You are on a streak. Leading now.
Wow.
Oh boy.
It's last question.
Feeling
So
the
this is
pressure?
going to this.
I gotta
make
mess
the
it up.
This is the question which is going to make the decision to see who is doing what.
Oh god, I don't remember this one.
Okay, I will give a hint about this one. Have an
Let's do
electronic
again.
darkening feature. Oh, the Windows does have an electronic darkening feature in the 787. Oh, that's interesting if they do. 30
Hoping I got
seconds.
that.
Everybody looks like answered. It says 7 answers, so it is probably going to stop at any point now. Yep. Only 2 answered correctly. This is gonna change a lot, guys. We'll see who. This means
That's
Modo
what I
is
want. So
selecting
scared.
the destination, and oh no, Modo is selecting the aircraft. Prescott is selecting the destination, for the next stream.
Please, no unfinished aircraft.
No.
Yeah, Mark, sorry if you are experiencing problems with the Kahoot. I'll play with this and make it a little bit better next stream. But let me get this out of the way for now. And congrats to Modo and Prescott as well. So you guys are going to tell us. Modo is going to pick the aircraft. Prescott is going to pick the destination, or where we are going. Any restrictions? Not really, Prescott, except we are trying to keep the streams around 1 to 3 hours and never done a long haul. But other than that, no restrictions. Pick any destination you'd like.
I think we should.
Yeah, Captain
Go
Safety, yeah, you get to pick the meal on the flight.
What if we did?
Oh, Mark says it has to get through the Canadian firewall. I don't know if it's the reason why you weren't able to answer or frozen. We'll make this a little bit better. We'll perfect this Kahoot thing. Okay, Prescott says Charlie Yankee Zulu Foxtrot.
Okay. Which one is that again?
And that is Yellowknife Airport in Canada.
Oh, way up there.
We're going up again.
That's very north.
Is it north?
Up as north as Alaska, so that's
Okay.
a long way.
Let's see. I'm gonna jump into SimBrief and see it for
That might be
myself.
quite a few hours of flying.
We'll see. Charlie Yankee
that's
Zulu
okay.
Foxtrot. That's okay. If everybody can join, I don't mind.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't do anything on Sunday. Anyways.
Me too. And I'll just plan a little bit better for next week to be in front of the PC for longer. So I just picked A320. You don't have to pick that, but just to see how much flight time. 5 hours of air time with an A320.
Ooh.
It's a long one.
Yep, this
that's
takes
long.
this takes 5 hours to get there. Captain Megazenon, thank you very much for another 100 Norwegian crowns. Captain Safety, it was
No
nice to
problem.
see you as well. Captain Megazen, I don't know. I mean, what to say at this point. You are very generous, my friend. Yep, that's a little bit distance, Prescott.
Maybe we'll do a shorter one.
Maybe we need
I
to,
don't know.
you
Can't we
know,
go to the south?
we need to find somewhere in
I'll go
between,
for
or we
some-
go to the south before
Go to
we turn back to
Mexico.
north. Yeah, could be nice, but I don't
On the
wanna
beach.
have any impact. So on free will,
Prescott, we always go from where we just landed, so it's a
Yep.
never-ending streak.
Prescott from where we landed. So we start from where we landed last and then move on to the next destination. So it's 5 hours from Dallas Fort Worth. Mexico, drinks on the beach, Hugh says. Might be nice, but I don't wanna have an impact on the free will, so we'll see. So there are some recommendations from people. So okay, Prescott now knows how we set this up, each stream.
5 hours flight time. That will be a 7-hour long stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
It'll be-
then I have 3 hours of sleep before I need to.
No, we don't want you to go and drive after 3 hours of sleep. No. That's
Before,
definitely.
but
Done it before.
Okay, Prescott is rethinking his decision.
I trusted him.
And I mean, I don't know. I personally like to go into Caribbean from here at some point, or South America. You know, Brazil. There are a lot of good places to visit there. How about Cuba? Oh, Mark says, how about Cuba? So Prescott, I believe, needs to think about that. I don't know how long is Cuba from here, to be honest. Kilo Alpha Bravo Romeo. That's from Falcon.
Cuba doesn't look
Aberdeen.
too far away.
Aberdeen Regional.
Havana.
So it's in South Dakota. Oh, that's what Falcon was saying.
Prescott says Havana, Cuba.
Havana. Let me see. Does anybody know the airport code? Okay, never mind. I
There's a few
googled it.
airports there.
So Havana is Muha, Mike
Muha.
Uniform
Yeah.
Hotel Alpha. Okay, let's edit this flight and enter that in place and generate the flight. That is 2 hours 29 minutes from where we are
Not too bad.
to Cuba. Not too bad, guys. Yeah, that's doable.
And that's the A320.
So Mr. Sunlander says, I'm planning a North Bahamas flight as you speak. Oh my gosh. A real life trip, that's awesome. I know we need to go back to Caribbean at some point. That's interesting. Okay, Prescott, that is doable. We can go to Cuba next stream. And Modo, you pick the aircraft.
I think we should use the A320 because it might actually get us there safely.
Okay. So
Unless
Modo,
it crashes like mine did.
Modo picks A320. Okay.
With Mega Xenon livery, of course.
Of course. No, why not?
Yeah.
Alright, we are going to Cuba next stream, guys.
Great.
Alright, everybody just take your notes. Next time we are going to Cuba. Alright?
Are you able to start 1 hour later next week?
Yeah, Captain Megazen. Is it what? So I'm trying to also help Koushik to join because 2 p.m. here is pretty much past midnight for him there in India, and he likes to fly with us. But I know you want to put the kids to sleep, so I don't know. 1 p.m., 2 p.m., whichever works best for you.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Your place is 8 p.m. here.
Okay, so 2 hours from that, that's 10:30. So is it too late in the night? Should we do like?
Not for me, but maybe for Koushik.
Yeah, for Koushik it's becoming too late because even if I do 1 p.m. it is like midnight or 11 p.m. for him. So 3-hour flight is 2 a.m. for him to go to bed after the stream. So, but let me say goodbye to everybody. We will discuss the timing in Discord, guys. So please.
Just do 1 p.m.
Yeah, we can do
join
1
after an
p.m.
hour or
I think we can do 1 p.m. I think that's feasible to do.
You're the boss.
Okay, and anybody who wants to give their input, just let's discuss in Discord about the timing of the next stream. Thank you, Fatih. Goodbye. Thanks for being here, everybody, and all the donations. Guys, thanks for all the donators and donations. Appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Okay, it was a fun stream for me as well, except the aircraft didn't want to do what I asked it to do, but it's okay.
Such is a simulator.
Yeah, exactly. But take care, guys. We will end this here. Okay, and meet with you guys later on sometime next week.
Alright, see you later, everyone.
Yep,
Bye-bye.
thanks for a great stream and a lot of fun. Bye bye, guys.
Same. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right. All right, guys. Take care. I'll talk to you guys next week and see you in the next stream. Have a great night and have a great week next week.